Hey, BookTube, it is after July for some reason, so we are in August, so let's do this July recap. So, as of filming, this is August 3rd, so we are done with July. I figured I would do a recap and ignore this piece of hair. I need to shave my hair again. It's at the stage where it just does what it wants. So, I also got a mic, so hopefully sounds a little bit better. Let's get this recap on a roll because you guys all want to probably just know what I did, how I did, yada yada. Let's go. All right. I read a total of 8 books, a total of 2,175 pages, a total of 13.42 hours of audiobooks, and an average rating of 4.13. I do feel like last month I read a lot more books that I felt were higher star ratings, and especially towards the end, it really actually helped my mood and how I was feeling and everything like that. My 3 highest rated books was The Anaconda Downstairs by Amy Ward. I gave that 5 stars. I love that book from start to finish. That book had so much character growth in it, and it's fabulous. I love this Keeman series that she's doing, and I just love all of the characters in there, and you see the people from the past books. But don't worry if you didn't read those. It's totally fine. My second was Case of the Blues by Karina Moss. I gave that 4.5 stars. That is part of the Cheese Shop Mystery series. I'm loving the series, and now I'm kind of slowing myself down and reading these because I don't want it to end, and because I know the last book is the last book. And then Hudson by Samantha Sky, 4.5 stars. This was actually an audiobook. I love the story still as an audiobook. The narrators, but I love the story still. So that's why it's 4.5. The average book length that I read was 286 pages. The average time I finished was 13 days. It was definitely a little slower getting the things and everything read, which is totally fine. 100% fiction because the real world sucks. Why would I want to read more about the real world at this point? Total of 6 for genres. My top genres was romance, contemporary, sports, comics, and fantasy. I read 6 romance books, 3 contemporary, 1 sports, 1 comic, and 1 fantasy. I tried comic for the first time last month. It was a Charmed comic book volume. I think they're doing like season 9 volume 1, so it's after the series ended. It was actually pretty good. Very quick read. So here is some plus stats from Storygraph. Again, I pay for Storygraph, so I get these extra stats. Compared to June, the books I read is up 33%. The pages read is up 88%. And my audiobooks is down 16%. And I read 75% digital, 13% audio, and 13% print. Okay, let's go through my reading goals for 2025. I have read a total of 75 books so far this year. My goal is 150 books. So I am 13 books behind. I'm 50% way to my goal. Usually in the colder months, I actually read more. And I have actually a few audiobooks, advanced audiobooks that I do need to listen to. So I have a feeling I will actually catch up to this goal pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it. For pages read, I read a total of 14,834 pages. Actually, never mind. That is how many pages I need to read to be caught up. I read a total of 14,618 pages with my page goal of 50,000 pages. I am 29% way through. This is my first time doing this goal. I know I've said that before. So I don't know if I'm actually even going to make that. I just did a random number. And then my audiobooks for the year I have surpassed, and I have made my goal for the year. I wanted to do 160 hours of audiobooks. I did so far. I've done 231.2 hours. I am at 145%, and I exceeded my goal by 71.2 hours. All of these stats are on, I get them from Storygraph. That's why I kind of like them. I get a little bit more stats with Storygraph. I do use Goodreads as well. You can follow me on all of my social media below. But I'm actually interested to hear how your July went. Mine was actually not too bad. I feel like I did better than I did in June for sure. And I actually read a lot of books that I really loved. And I think it was nice to actually be able to read something I was really enjoying and really liking. So my goal is I am still signing up for advanced reader copies on books, but I'm actually really trying to limit myself to those so I can mood read and I can read what I want. I did not participate in the retro romance or the Christmas in July like I wanted to. I didn't get to it, and that's okay. Hopefully the next reading event, I'm not going to do Garb August, but hopefully the next reading event I will focus and I will get into. But if I don't, I don't. It's okay. I'm reading and that's all that counts. But I'm interested here. What are your plans for August and how did your July go? In the meantime, open up a book and happy reading.